Am I the asshole for asking my husband if he has money for ice cream? This past year has been really hard on my husband. He hates his job, is having a difficult time trying to see his son, and a lot of debt has stacked up from reckless spending trying to make him feel better. We recently started to combine financials as well as having separate ones. This was done so I could manage our money and pull us out of debt again. This has been working great till the other night. My husband and I were at my mom's for dinner, and as when started to pack up to leave, he asked if we could get Dairy Queen. I asked him if he had money for Dairy Queen. I will add the only reason I asked is because each time we get paid we both take out spending money. On this pay cycle he took $200 and I took $40. Well, he didn't have money for ice cream and I didn't want to spend the household money because it was going to dip into bills. My mom gave us $10 and we went on our way. In the car he decided he didn't want ice cream and we ended up getting popsicles at the store later. I thought all was good till last night. He stated that I not only embarrassed him in front of my mom but that I was being financially abusive and he would no longer let me handle the money and I would have to give him an itemized list of bills if I wanted money to pay them. I apologized for embarrassing him and said my intention was not to abuse him but to help him think about his spending habits. I pointed out he took $200 for spending money and I had $40. I still have $32 and he already went through $200. He said most of that went to paying people back for money he had borrowed, so it doesn't count. We still haven't came to a new plan on how to handle money and I'm thinking about saying at my mom's tonight so he has time to think. I hope he is just overwhelmed with life and not realizing he upset in general. So, am I the asshole for asking my husband if he had money for ice cream? Updates to add first. I want to say thank you to everybody commenting on this. It's really helping me figure out how to deal with the situation better. A few things I would like to add. Both my husband and I work full-time, but my husband hasn't made it to a full week of work in months. He typically misses 1/2 to 3 days every week, so we're pretty even on the money we're bringing into the household right now. I would also like to add that I am autistic and so is my mother, so I often miss social cues and I have realized and I did apologize to him and then originally came up and then it was wrong of me to say that in front of my mom. Sometimes I just don't know until I fuck it up that I did something wrong because I suck at peopling. The last thing I would like to add, and I don't mean to sound petty by this, we have already spent $100 oh no ice cream for this month. He has an addictive personality and we've been working on that, so I know a couple of bucks doesn't seem like a lot, but when 1/4 of a grocery budget if not more goes the ice cream, I was expecting him to use his own personal spending money that was given to him at payday when we divided it. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask. Update 2. We both went to work this morning. We spend most of the day texting each other YouTube links about conflict resolution to prepare to talk. When we got home we started with talking about things we enjoy about each other. Then we talk about how we both handle the issue shittily. The solution we can to is we are going back to completely separating finances. When it comes to bills we share, we will decide who will be responsible to making sure that bill is paid in a timely manner. We are also going to factor in how much we make versus domestic duties and make sure we are fair with it on both sides. If one cover more bills the other will do more house duties. We haven't do the math on it yet but have started a chore plan. I have family coming over for the next few days, so we are going to wait till they are gone and take a day to make a full plan and also talk about life and stuff to be on the same page again. Part of our talk will be potentially getting a financial consultant so a third party can help. Getting him a new job as soon as possible will be on the agenda. He applied for 2 today. I also want to pick up more hours at work so that I can build up a backup fund. As I stated earlier, I work 2 jobs, one is a 9-to-5 type and the other is a small business I manage on my own that is just hitting consistent profit. The 9-to-5 is what I'm going to start investing more time into for the short term, so I have backup savings he can't touch. He did admit he was harsh with the abuse comment. He was financially abused in the past and he panicked and tried to set a boundary in his mind, but realized it was emotional. We will handle shared issues together and the rest is on our own. I gave him all the info on his student loan and medical bills and told him he will need to be responsible for making sure those get paid. This is going to be what we do for now, and I did bring up in the future, if we have kids we will redo this. I told him that I will not be a SOM and homeschool out kids like we planned without major changes being made to this. I will not go into a situation I have not safety net. He said he understood and we would deal with it when it can up. He also said that if I do got SOM one day that he wants to do a post-nub to make sure that I'm not fucked over and to make sure we make the best choices for our future kids in case things go south. He was a teen parent and bad choices were made on both sides. He has a great relationship with his son long distance, but the ability to go see him is wrapped up in relationships drama on the baby mama's side. Her current partner will not let he speak with any of the dads of her 3 kids. So it is very important to him to make fair agreements if the worst happens so we can do what is right for our potential kids. Huge thanks to everyone that commented helpful advice. Form counseling, scripts for social interactions. I came her to under this better and I truly free like you guys helped me with that. Sorry I couldn't get to all the comments, I didn't think it would get this big. For that random incel that spent half the day trying to convince people that I have no job even after I stated it. I hope you can deal with the deep pain in your soul and become a better person. I feel sorry for the miserable life you live. Love is the only law, and if you don't act in love you are only hurting yourself.